All right, take two. Lots of things happened as far as the NFL goes this weekend. Before I get to the Eagles news, I'll get through some of the big headlines. Jadeveon Clowney's got a home now. He's finally with the Titans. 1 year, $12 million, if I'm not mistaken. I think they kind of overpaid considering his asking price. Oh shit. Excuse me. Um, Considering his asking price is only 9 or 10 million. Uh, so there's that. Cam Hayward got an extension from the Steelers for 4 years. The Colts extended Ryan Kelly. Deshaun Watson finally got his big check from Houston. Now, if they can just get him some help and get him another number one wide receiver, that'd be great. But that's none of my business. Keenan Allen got a 4-year extension from the Chargers. So yeah, there's a lot of players that Shaquem, is it Shaquem or Shaquille? I believe Shaquem got cut from the Seahawks, which I found interesting. Hopefully, it'll be interesting to see who lands him. All right, on to the Eagles news. First things first, Sidney Jones and Rasul Douglas are out of here. Couldn't be more happy. I think it was about time. Their days in Philly were numbered. Rasul just never panned out, which sucks because I was really sold on him when we drafted him. I'm like, I saw that we drafted him. I looked at him. I'm like, holy smokes, this guy is good. In his NFL debut, I believe it was against Kansas City in 2017. He did great, and he did pretty decent his rookie year. 2018, he struggled a bit. Obviously, that pass deflection catch that Amari Cooper made, which I don't want to talk about that night. It sucked. And then there's just been a couple other incidents. But he's been okay. He hasn't really been great. He hasn't really panned out. It was just time to move on from him. He got bigger. He got slower. He seems like more of a safety nowadays than a corner. He and Sharif Miller, who I'm glad got cut too. I was expecting him to be released. They both got claimed off waivers by the Panthers. Meanwhile, Sidney Jones cleared waivers and signed with the Jaguars practice squad. So good luck to all those guys. I hope their futures are bright and successful. Sorry it didn't work out here in Philly. Grayland Arnold, Adrian Killens, Prince Tegawanago, who I'm shocked that they cut and he didn't make the roster. I was really disappointed to hear that. Travis Fulgham, I think that's how you say it. And Trevor Williams and a bunch of others meet our practice squad. Deontay Burnett is another one that made it. I'm glad that they brought him back. Grayland Arnold, I did not see making the roster anyway, just because of how stacked our corners position is. I'm shocked that Adrian Killens got cut too. I thought he would have a opportunity to beat Corey Clement out for that third running back spot. But he's got a shot in the practice squad now. Travis Fulgham, I don't even know why we brought him in. That didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, so I could care less what happens to that. Deontay Burnett's a solid practice squad addition. And Prince Tegawanago is on our practice squad, so hopefully he gets an opportunity at some point. Josh McCown also made our practice squad, and get this, right? Oldest player in NFL history to make a practice squad. 41 years old. He's making $12,000 a week to be our emergency quarterback, and he gets to stay home in Texas. Okay? $12,000 a week just to sit around in Texas and do nothing and be an emergency quarterback while there's 3 other quarterbacks in the 53-man roster. Like, he's living large, man. Good for Josh McCown. I wish I could have his life. What else happened? Oh, yes. Crevion Leblanc was briefly a free agent for about 17, 18 hours. Kind of scary. But in the end, I guess it kind of made sense. Right around 3:30 or so, I got reports that he was being cut. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing, Howie? Like, why would you cut a guy that has been super solid in our secondary? One of the best players in our secondary, in my opinion. Obviously, besides Slay and those guys. As far as last year goes, I think he and Maddox were the 2 best corners, by far. But I guess because in the new COVID policy, you can put players on your IR for 3 weeks. So we put Quez Watkins and Will Parks on there. But we needed to have roster room to be able to move those guys to the IR. So we briefly cut Leblanc so that we could put a couple guys on the IR. And this morning we brought him right back. So it was a little scary at first, but no need to panic. Cravion LeBlanc is back. For us, at least for this year, so we don't gotta worry. Strap is staying. Um, that's the good news. I think that's about it. That's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think of our 53-man roster. Do you think that some people that stayed should have gone, or do you think we should have kept a couple players that we cut? What about guys like Adrian Killens and Prince Tagovailoa? Do you see them maybe getting a shot on the 53-man roster? A lot of uncertainty. It'd be very interesting to see the type of opinions that people have. So if you want to drop them in the comments, you're more than welcome to. I would love to hear what you got to say. Yeah, we are, let's see, today is Monday. Happy Labor Day, by the way. 6 days away from football. Technically 3 if you want to count Thursday night with the Texans and Chiefs. So yeah, there's that. We're getting there. We got 6 more days till we go to the Washington football team. Gonna be exciting, and hopefully we can go out there and just dominate and prove why we are the kings of the East. I can't wait for this year. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. And yeah, subscribe, like, comment if you want to. Fly goes fly. Peace out.